Today on All Things 80s, adult Star Wars figures. Now if you're under the age of 18, please leave this video right now. So welcome back to All Things 80s. Now in today's video, I'm going to be talking about something I found on eBay the other day. Now, for the sake of clarification, I need to stress I was not searching for these particular figures. I was looking for custom vintage Star Wars figures, and by doing that search I happened to come across a seller selling these questionable Star Wars figures. Now, for the sake of keeping YouTube clean and safe for everybody, I'm not looking at the eBay listings on this computer. I'm using my laptop. The reason being that in order to show you guys these listings, I've had to, take screenshots and then censor them. That's just how bad these listings are. So without further ado, we're going to get straight into this. Now, the first one I'm looking at is a custom-made sexy Rey figure. Now, the card back itself, I gotta say the Photoshop work is excellent. It really is, and there's absolutely nothing left to the imagination. However, the figure that's being used, well, clearly is not a Star Wars figure to begin with, but secondly, the figure does have clothes on, so it's not tying up with the card back in any way, and it's just a very amateurish looking figure. So, all credit to the Photoshop work, but this one is not doing anything in terms of a Star Wars vibe. Now, furthermore, this one is for sale for $29.99, and shipping is a further $4.49. So basically, for just shy of $35, you're getting what looks to be like one of these 99-cent store toys that you probably get in a bag of 10 for 99 cents, and a photoshopped adult image of Rey. I've no idea who buys these things, if in fact anyone does buy them, because there's... Okay, let's just say you wanted to have this figure on this card back. What are you going to do with it? You're not going to display it on your wall. And if you are buying it for the purposes of, how do we say this, enjoying yourself, there are a lot better images available on the internet. Hell, it's 2019, we have high definition videos available on the internet. So anyone buying this, how do I say, loser? Next up, what do we have? Well, this is Padme. Oh, I'll give you the full title. Custom-made Star Wars sexy Padme Bikini, 1/118th figure lot vintage movie. I don't know what that means. This one is $24.99. Shipping's the same. Again, it's one of these dollar store, 10 for a buck plastic figures. But this one is wearing a bikini. However, the picture of Padme, she is not wearing a bikini, so not quite sure what's going on there. Again, the Photoshop is good. The card itself looks really good, actually. But again, you have to question who are these aimed at, This one, now this is the start of the ones I really do not agree with. This one is a custom-made sexy Princess Leia bikini. And again, the figure just cheap junk, and it's wearing a red bikini, and they've photoshopped Carrie Fisher's face onto a well-endowed model's body. Now this is in particularly bad taste, given that Carrie Fisher is no longer with us, and I'm all in favor of people doing anything they can think of to make some money, but this is not on. This is poor taste. And now listen, I'm the furthest you can get from a prude. I enjoy all sorts of adult humor, etc. But even I draw the line at this kind of thing. Now this one is only $16.99, so I'm not quite sure how the prices are determined, but this is almost half the price of the first figure we looked at. So next up, this is Padme again, and this one is custom made Star Wars sexy Padme Bikini. I guess he's kind of half right here, because looking at the picture, she's still wearing half of her bikini. The top half is gone. The figure inside is wearing both parts of the bikini, so... And the figure does have sort of long dark hair, so he kind of got this one somewhat close. And again, the price for this one is $24.99, so I don't know why that's $10 more than the Princess Leia. And again, we're on to Princess Leia. This time it's custom made Star Wars sexy Princess Leia Schoolgirl. And again, the sort of dime store figure is a schoolgirl. The picture on the card, she's winking at me, but not with her eyes up here. And $16.99. So I'm just wondering if the seller, who by the way I've blocked out because I don't need to give this person any, free advertising, and I'm not picking on this person, so there's no element of harassment here. But I'm just wondering if this seller has a small part of a conscience, and he's thinking to himself, you know what, I really shouldn't be charging as much money because I'm using Carrie Fisher's image on these. I don't know. But this is another terrible, terrible figure. So we'll just move on. And again, this guy's obsessed with bikini. So this one is custom made Star Wars sexy Padme Bikini. The figure is that nonsense from the dime store, but she is wearing a crop top and bikini bottoms and knee-high boots. But the card back, it says Padme Skywalker, and the girl is holding like a Darth Maul lightsaber and what looks like an Imperial tattoo on her upper left arm. She's got herself positioned in such a way that there's nothing left to the imagination. Again, I just don't get it. I don't get who would buy these figures. And this one's cheaper still. This one's $19.99. So there's no consistency with the pricing. What have we got next? Again with the bikini. Custom made Star Wars sexy Padme Bikini. And this one again, you know what, this is probably the closest we've come to matching up figure with card back, because the figure's wearing a black bikini. Although I'm easily distracted by the picture, obviously, but it doesn't look like a bikini that was being sported by the model. But anyway, it's an impressive shot, certainly. And would I buy these? Hell no. I'm not sick. Finally, we do have a proper Star Wars figure here. So this is described as sexy Princess Leia. And okay, this is as close as he's got to kind of matching card back with action figure. So this is a Hasbro Princess Leia figure in the white gown, and the Photoshop with Carrie Fisher's head on the topless model is wearing part of a white dress. Clearly, some of it's been pulled down to expose the assets, but in terms of consistency, this is his best work yet. And this one's coming in at $24.99. So he doesn't have a conscience at all. He's just making things up as he goes along. And this is the last one, I believe. Again, described as sexy Princess Leia. And this time he's used the Hasbro Power of the Force 2, the monkey face Princess Leia. Of course, the figure is fully clothed. The model on the card is not fully clothed, and it's, she's bearing all for everyone to see. Again, the Photoshop work is is rather impressive. So I do give this person credit for the Photoshop work. I give them no credit whatsoever for their morals. Like I said, I've no objection to people trying to make extra money. You know, after all, we do live in a capitalist society. I'm all for that, but I am not for using the image of someone who has passed away in such a demeaning way for profit. That is not cool. What's also not cool is, as much as we adults love Star Wars, we love the memories of buying these as children, we love the fact that as adults we can still collect these. Star Wars and Star Wars figures, which, let's be honest, are toys, they are for children, and I really do not think we should be combining a children's toy with pornographic images. And that's coming from someone who has a completely open mind. Whoops, sorry. Completely open mind. I am not easily offended, but I do draw the line at these. So, you know, like I said, I'm not giving the seller any promotion, any advertising. I'm not harassing the seller. I'm just pointing out that I found these on eBay, and not cool at all. So anyway, I hope you found that entertaining. You know what, it was kind of entertaining at first, but when I saw the Carrie Fisher Photoshops, not impressed. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe. See you in the next video.